We're packing backpacks for our wounded warriors at Camp Pendleton and Balboa Hospital with CDs and DVDs and socks and magazines and electronics. The American Legion received a $250,000 Pepsi Refresh grant for Operation Comfort Warrior, which is a program we're doing today. Citizens of the United States have donated about $600,000 to assist in this program.
Our post has been involved in programs like this for some time, especially with the Heroes to Hometown and Operation Comfort Warriors. What happened this time around was we had 300 backpacks that we were able to set up with comfort items for our returning warriors.
The people that come here to help and do things like this take time out of their day, take time off of work. Without them, there's no way that we could provide the assistance to the veterans that we need to provide. They're just a super special group of people.
It means a lot for me and the troops, to be able to see Americans and also former veterans supporting our efforts, and knowing the fact that there are people out there, great Americans who are supporting us and supporting the wounded warriors who are here. And a lot of them are on a very difficult road to recovery. They're undergoing a lot of medical treatment, physical therapy, counselings, and it means a lot to them to know that there are people out there thinking about them and keeping them in their hearts and their prayers.
It's really important that we as a post and as the Legion per se help to provide things that are just not easy for them to get, whether it's material or otherwise. Sometimes it's just as important to just go up and say hi and talk to them.
Nobody does it to help the veterans like other veterans, or active duty to help the veterans. We've been through it. We know what it's like, and it's good to help them, because it shows that somebody does care, somebody remembers them. And especially when they're far away from home and they're recovering from injuries and everything, they remember somebody does care about me. I'm not here alone.
The backpacks were wonderful. It was a great way of saying thank you. But I think it meant more for one veteran to another to say thank you. That, I think, was the biggest gift.
We really we don't want our troops to be distracted. They've got a mission, they've got recovery, they've got things that are on their plate already. And we need to make sure that we take care of the comfort items so they don't have to worry about it. It's already there, it's taken care of. Keeps them on track with what's needed to happen, and that's their recovery.
We do have support from various people, but it certainly means a lot, especially coming from people who prior service members, and also it shows a lot of the wounded warriors here, our active duty Marines here, that even when you take off the uniform and you go back into the civilian community, that you have an obligation to contribute, and there are people who continue to contribute and continue to think about the legacy that they're leaving behind.
There is no end point. There is no end result where we see on the end of the horizon and say, well, we've done enough. There is no such thing, because that's the nature of the beast. It continues, the needs continue, the gaps are there. We're in a fiscally conservative environment where money is tight everywhere, and we have to do our part to take care of those in harm's way right now. If we want our national security and our defense to be in place, we've got to do our part to continue to serve those that are taking care of us right now. The job doesn't end, it continues on.